Okay, and hello everybody. Welcome to the Stewart Buzz. It is whatever day it is. I can't even tell because it's some sort of day in April. I think it's April 9th or something like that, or April 8th. What day is it? Let's see. April 8th. That's what it is. April 8th. I knew that. I was just testing you guys. Welcome. Hope everybody's having an amazing day today. It looks a little cloudy outside, but that's all right. It's still Florida, better than snow. A couple things I want to bring up, just so you know. And some of them are, it's pretty funny. So the people walk in today, right? And I'm going to backtrack a little bit. So I was on this TikTok thing, right? And all these people doing tarot cards and stuff like that. So I then messaged them. Unfortunately, I'm signed in under Psychic and the Genie. Not a good idea. But anyway, the three of the people that I asked for a reading for, because they were doing these pro bono reading things, card readings. Not that I'm dismissing card readings, but the story to follow is a little bit more. So they were doing the readings, they were scrolling down, they were telling everybody things, and then I said I would like a reading. They read it and said, "Oh, Psychic and the Genie, what is your zodiac sign?" I'm like, "Well, I prefer not to be profiled. I would rather you just give me a reading." And then she says, "Well, what does that mean? What kind of reading do you want? What is your question to me?" I'm like, I don't want to ask a question. I just want you to read me." She says, "I'm done with you." I mean, they're all three people. I wasn't trying to be difficult. I just want like a simple reading. Like I read people, I would expect them to read me that way. I understand that card readings are different than what I do, but my girls here can sit down and read me like that, and these people don't seem to be able to do that. So I would be cautious about getting readings on TikTok, to be honest with you. I think they're like, there's hundreds and hundreds of them that are doing these tarot and oracle readings that just are so much about profiling. I have a little bit of a problem with it. I would just want them to see what I would see. I wasn't happy with it. But anyway, I'll be right back after this. We are back. We are back, and I want to talk about something that I perceive. Everybody, well, those who don't know me, I am a bit of a skeptic of psychics, even though I am one. I am a bit of a skeptic of zodiac signs. I know that not all Pisces or Sagittarius or Virgos or Leos are the same, because each one of them are born at a different time. Each one of them are born in a different place. But I need to know, do people really, like they said, "Oh my God, I don't go anywhere near Leos. I hate Leos." No, that's really kind of bunching a whole group of people together, which makes absolutely zero sense to me. How can you group a bunch of Leos or a bunch of Sagittarius or a bunch of Gemini or a bunch of Pisces together that like they all have the same personalities? I have people coming into my store and stating, "Oh, I would never, ever, ever date a Pisces." I was like, and why would that be? "Oh, you know what? I've dated two Pisces and it just doesn't work." Hey, what's the common denominator here? Maybe it's you. And maybe it's not the two Pisces, or the Sagittarius or whatever like that. Tell me why you do believe in zodiac signs. I would love to know that. Or why don't you believe in the zodiac signs? Do you think they actually work? Or do you think they're actually real? Because, in my opinion, I think zodiac signs and the characteristics of the zodiac signs are what they call profiling. I will go back to what I said earlier. I was on TikTok playing around and asking for a reading, and the first thing the lady did was ask me for my zodiac sign. I said, well, I would rather not be profiled. I would just rather like a reading. She didn't really like that too much. So apparently she thinks that she's giving a real reading by knowing a zodiac sign. Well, you profile people that way. Everybody knows in this store, and if you don't know, you're going to know now, is that we're not allowed to ask you anything. And you're not allowed to ask us anything. Now, you do get 3 minutes at the end of the reading to ask us anything that we did not cover. But we should have already covered it. And I just find that the way these scamming psychics work is when you go into a reading and they say, what would you like me to focus on today? Is there anything interesting that you would want to know? Well, I think that was your job, Mr. Psychic or Mrs. Psychic Lady. Or they'll say, what is your birthday? Well, I can pretty much guarantee that they're not going to be giving you a birthday present. So why would they even know that? I did a reading in Asheville. I didn't do a reading. I had a reading in Asheville. And it was a 15-minute reading. I paid for a 15-minute reading in Asheville. And for almost like 10 minutes of the 15 minutes, the girl sat like this. No joke. I'm looking around, seeing if there's like cameras, like I'm on candid camera here or something. Somebody was making fun of me. Because it's like, who does that? Who does that? And then she said such cryptic stuff, such vague things. None of it made sense. So it was kind of disappointing. But I'll tell you, I am not the most perfect reader. I'm sure there are many people, thousands and millions of people that are better than me. But I will state that I will not profile you. I will go against your profile. I will say what I feel, whether you like it or you don't like it. Everybody knows how blunt I am. So I would love to hear your opinion on this. I would love to hear what you have to say. Do you believe in zodiac signs? That's number one. If you do, why do you believe in the zodiac signs? If you don't, please tell us why you don't believe in the zodiac sign. Do you believe in Mercury retrograde? And if you do, why? And what the hell is Mercury retrograde? I mean, honestly, like, I can Google it. I'm going to Google it right now, right in front of you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to here. What is Mercury retrograde? And the answer to that is Mercury retrograde is an astrological term referring to the apparent backward movement of the planet Mercury in the sky. Well, where else would it be? Mercury's in the sky, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, an optical illusion caused by Earth's faster orbit around the sun. Astrologers believe that this period can lead to miscommunications, travel disruptions, and other challenges, especially in the areas related to communication and technology. So there is no science really behind this Mercury retrograde. It is just a theory that the Mercury retrograde is real. I would like somebody to challenge me on that, or I would like to challenge somebody on that to prove to me that Mercury retrograde is real. And it has to be legit. You can come right onto my podcast. You can sit right here, right next to me here, and you can tell me why Mercury retrograde is real. Why the zodiac signs are real. What? And I'm not nobody's right and nobody's wrong. Everything in this entire world is a belief system, right? I know that you believe that Mercury retrograde would be real. I do not. Okay, so therefore, Mercury retrograde would then never hurt me or harm me. It doesn't touch my computer. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't, like the full moon. I understand the full moon affects the tide, and that is a fact. That is because of gravity. It's a crazy thing that they call gravity. So I can understand that. That seems logical to me. The other stuff is just a belief system. So I'm going to put those polls up on Facebook, and this video will be next to it. I would like you to answer those, and I just want to know. And again, if you want to come on to the podcast and talk about why they are real and why you believe in them, you can always call 772-678-6170 and say, I want to be on your podcast, and I'm going to talk about Mercury retrograde because it affects me, or vice versa. We actually lived next to people who, believe it or not, had asked us, I think, to shut off the Wi-Fi after a while because the Wi-Fi was affecting somebody in the house. I think they painted their house, the walls, black, or wearing tinfoil hats or something. I don't know the full story about that. I don't remember them. It was a long time ago. But people do go to those lengths, thinking that they're totally being affected by these, these EMFs, to the point where they can't function at all. I don't know. Do you know somebody like that? If you do, I'd like to know about that too. There's a lot of stuff that you have homework on that you have to comment below on. So if you can do that, I'd truly appreciate it. I'm going to close this out for the day, but I really do want to know about those things. And, to ask for zodiac signs, just wrong. All right, guys, you have a blessed day. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. You probably won't be seeing me tomorrow, but you will be seeing me Thursday with Kaylee. She is with me. We'll be doing a podcast on that as well. Well, let's see, what is the stock market at anyway? Going down. Price down 1.45%. That's Meta platform. That's Facebook down to 508 a share. Look at that. Anyway, that's it. You guys have an amazing day. That stock going down must be part of Mercury retrograde. All right, great. Talk to you soon. God bless. See you. Bye.